Hey, what's going on? YST here. Welcome back to another raid video. Today we're going to be going over the Fire Night Drop Frenzy event, where there's going to be a ×2 chance to farm your stun sets. Amazing set, by the way. When it comes to CC in this game, this is a top tier set for faction wars and anything PvE and PvP. So amazing set. And we're also going to talk about the new patch coming out very soon, where there's going to be new missions and stage 25 dungeons. So let's get into it. So before we get into the Fire Night stuff, let's go over the new patch and see exactly what's going to be coming. This is all confirmed, guys. So get ready, as artifact dungeon bosses on new stages will have additional passive skills. One will limit the turn meter decrease, the other will limit the damage taken from enemy max HP. So when you think about your Royal Guards, your Cold Hearts, your Septimus, they're not going to deal any more than 10% enemy max HP. So it's going to be very similar to the new Doom Tower bosses. Let me know what you think about that. It seems a little bit like a nerf to me, but I guess we can come up with some new strategies, HP burns, sustainability. There's lots of champions in the game that hopefully we can come up with some new comps to help you beat these bosses. So the new stages will have the following affinities. So it's going to end off on Magic for stage 25 on the Ice Golem. Spider's Den is going to end up on Magic. So if you think about your spider tanks at the moment, you may have to switch them out, and HP burn could be a necessity now. So gear up your champions. If you've got a Brogni, it's going to be amazing. Mordecai, Ignatius, there's quite a few champions that can do it. Dragon's Lair is going to end up on Force now. Very interesting. And Fire Night is going to end up on Spirit. And new dungeon stages are great, but we're also adding 187 new missions to the game. There will be 3 parts with approximately 60 missions in each. So it's very similar to how they did it before. A banner with a new missions part will be visible in the progress missions view. So if you head down here, you can see that all the missions are completed for a vast majority of players, not any new players, but it should be very similar to how this layout is here. And then once you finish every mission in the current part, to get your reward, you'll be able to unlock the next one. Okay. Then while being more challenging, our missions bring new rewards. Apart from the current ones, you'll be able to get charms, tags, and tag team arena tokens. 3 new milestone rewards will be added to the mission progress bar. I'm assuming maybe sacred shards, legendary books. I hope they're in a chunk. And then the reward for completing all the missions is a new legendary that they're going to be talking about more in an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. And it says here that this champion cannot be summoned from shards, fused, or collected by fragments. So it's only going to be to people that completed the missions. I'm kind of interested to see what kind of missions they can do, because when you talk about the Great Hall, for example, a lot of endgame players have maxed this out. So maybe they can't incorporate that, or it will just add up for people that's done it already. Doom Tower, possibly the last one could be complete the Doom Tower, so that could annoy a lot of players, but it's new content and stuff that we can do in the game. Okay, so let's get into the juicy bit now, and that is the Drop Frenzy ×2 on artifacts. I'm very excited for the future of this. So if you think about your speed sets, your stun sets, Savage, a lot of endgame players are really going to be interested in that. So let's go into the dungeons and see what kind of artifacts there is. So in Ice Golem, I'd say Resistance is very wanted. In the Spider's Den, we can't really do anything here, but possibly they could narrow it down to specific factions. So when you talk about Shadowkins or ones that you really want, because there's a lot of people that can't farm the banners that they need for clan boss setups, for example. So that could be a great idea here. And then in the Dragon, of course, we love our speed artifacts. Lifesteal could be good for mid-game players, and then Stalwart, very good for endgame clan boss teams that don't use Unkillable. So they're the 3 that stand out to me here, and Accuracy, of course, used by a lot of people. And then in the Fire Night, of course, Savage set, Stun set, and Crit Damage. How many artifacts do we actually have here? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So right now, as it stands, there's a 1 in 9 chance to get the piece that you want. On average, it's not 100% guaranteed. But we've got this 2x chance that kind of works like a 2x ancient. So if you talk about 1 in 9, it's possibly 2 in 9 to get the one that you want. So what I'll do here is let a few more battles play, and then I'll skip towards the end of it, and let's see how good the odds actually are. When you talk about stun set, for example, I kind of look to maybe 1 to 2 pieces, maybe 3 on a good day, of getting a piece that I really want, like a stun set. So let's see how many pieces we can get. Okay, so how many pieces did we get? So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of stun set from a 30 multi-battle. I'm really impressed with this, guys. I really hope that they bring this in the future to new artifacts, because this is going to be a great help for mid to end game players. Even early game with stuff like Lifesteal. it could help out a lot. So at the moment, current state of the game, we've got the Forge for artifacts, which I really enjoy. And this new event, I really hope they keep it on. So on a side note, how many of you guys actually managed to get your Brobny? I recently managed to get all the epics. I just have to rank up now to get this beautiful little fella. So I hope that all of you guys did manage to fuse him. So yeah, that's going to be all for the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Just a little update on the new stuff coming out in the game and this Drop Frenzy ×2 event on artifacts. I'm excited for the future of this. I like the way that the certain stuff in the game's going. Not the clan versus clan. I'm still upset with that. But hopefully they can make a few tweaks and change that as well. So take care everyone, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.